Tattoo video time. Finally. Told you I would do it. Tell your moms you're joining the Navy. About to get some tattoos. Tell her. Alright, now into the video. So, as you saw, all my tattoos, now, some of them have meanings, most of them have meanings from the Navy. Now, the first two that I got when I was in, I got the sparrows. Now, the sparrows, they're not something you want to get, like right after boot camp or A school. I mean, mostly, you want to get them after your deployment, after your first deployment, because originally, the sparrows mean that the sailor had gone over 5,000 miles. So I have two, so that means I've gone over 10,000, which I have. I've actually gone over 30,000 miles that I've sailed, maybe even more. So I can technically get a lot more sparrows, but I only have two for now. So that's what those mean. Now you have the rose. This is American traditional, by the way. Most of this is American traditional, like the sparrows, the rose. My heart and dagger is American traditional. What else is American traditional? I think that's it. This is Japanese traditional. So this is something different. But anyways, the rose, back in the day, the rose meant is to represent like your loved one, your girlfriend or wife or something that you leave back home. And basically it's like that you'll be pure. Symbolizes your purity for them. But we all know how sailors get. We can't confirm purity when we're out there in Thailand, but you know, we can try. So yeah, for my Japanese traditional. Most of this, a lot of it I got when I was stationed in Japan. I was over there for a year and a half. Now, a very common thing over there is to get tatted up in Japan. There's nothing to do. But no, there's a lot to do in Japan, but it's just a very common thing, especially over there because there's not as much regulations. Not regulations, but they're more lax. The commands that are over there in Japan. They're not as strict somewhere as saying like Virginia. If I showed up with a sleeve and I'm stationed in Virginia, they're probably going to ship bricks, or Chicago or someplace like that. San Diego's pretty chill too. It also, honestly, it depends on your command and your chain of command. So before you go get a sleeve done saying that JTsuits sent you, fucking check with your chain of command first, you know, or not your chain of command, but just the people around you. You know, make sure that you're not going to get fucked for getting a big sleeve. Anyways, I started this in Japan in Atsugi. The guys, it's a Edo tattoo shop. Edo. If you're ever there in Atsugi, Japan, in the Navy, check them out. Freaking does awesome work. So yeah, this is just a koi, the traditional koi fish. Now koi fish should always be swimming upwards. They should never be facing down. That's improper. So if you see somebody with a koi going down, they're fucked up. They should be going up. This is just cherry blossoms on this side, and then, you know, the shading, kind of Japanese traditional stuff. This is this was a cover-up right here. I don't want to tell you what I had before because it's kind of embarrassing. Maybe I'll tell you some other time, but this is a cover-up. It's a Japanese temple with some cherry blossoms and whatnot. Then we come down here. This wasn't finished. I got this started in Japan, and I didn't finish it. So it's just a continuation of up here, but we have the skull. We have the skull that needs to get colored in, and then we have the snake. There's a snake in here. Where the hell is the snake? Oh, it's right here. Here's the snake. I don't know if you can see it. See the head? There's the snake's head by my wrist. Anyways. So we have that. And now for the whole big rib piece. This is called a hanya. This is basically a Japanese, it's a Japanese mask. It's supposed to ward off evil females, evil spirits, evil girls. Ward you guys off. Again, so that's what the hanya represents. This is a sensitive spot. Man, this shit hurt. The most painful spot for my tattoos was probably right around the nip. Like he colored it all the way up to the nip, like right in here. That hurt really bad. And then in here by the armpit, really sensitive in here. Feel that bone on you guys. Feel that rib right there. That is not fun. Right under the chest. But yeah, this tattoo, this is just a continuation of my sleeve, right? Eventually I want to get my whole back done, and maybe this side, I might leave this blank and just do this side. I don't know. But we have some more flowers and cherry blossoms that I have to get colored in still. This still needs finishing down here. This still needs a background. And then I like what he did with the rose and the swallow. He kind of all combined it, meshed it in really good. And he combined this to this. He meshed this in really good too. So I really like this right here. And then this right here is in Latin, Nosce te ipsum. It's know thyself is what it means. Basically just like, for me it's like just do me. Like don't take shit from anybody. If I can stand up for what I believe in, stand up for myself. I always struggle with that. But that kind of reminds me, know thyself. So that's for me. And then we have this side. I've talked to you guys about this before, I think. This is a quote from Into the Wild. It's rather than money, love, fortune, fairness, give me truth. It's from Thoreau in Into the Wild. So I really like this quote. So this, and then we have Horus, the Egyptian god Horus. Just a badass tattoo, man. I just really liked it. Supposed to shield you from like demons and protect you from death and other things. All right, now on to the final piece right up here. Besides the bottom of my legs, this is my initials that I got in Turkey in Arabic. So yeah, I got that. And then I have this one and this one and this one, all are together. They all mesh together. It's my family's last name. I kind of did it like secretly. So this is Man, M-A-N-C-I-N-I. So their last name is Mancini. So I did kind of that. Instead of just spelling it out, that means man. This is C-I-N, and then this is the I. And then you have the Italian flag inside the I itself. I said this one's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm definitely gonna be getting more. I'm gonna get this colored in, like I said, my back, and I'll for sure take you guys along with me and show you how that turns out, that process. That'll be good. See you guys next video.